Welcome to part 51 of GTA San Andreas, and today we're taking on, in my opinion, one of the worst missions in the game, Snail Trail, which is a crash mission. Yeah, those guys again.
Hey, CJ. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Jethro?
Some cops are looking for you in the office, man.
Tenpin. Alright, man, I got it. Nice to see y'all kicking back.
I wonder how your brother's sleeping. Curled up next to his shower daddy while you lived comfortably on the outside.
What y'all want this time?
Well, what we want is to get on with our jobs in peace without some damn bleeding heart liberal poking his nose into affairs he won't even understand.
The press on the
What the hell would you know about it, boy?
Whoa, easy there, Eddie. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Some young journalist out there is trying to get a name for himself.
He doesn't know how the streets work. That he's supposed to report what he's supposed to report.
Yeah, anyway, we need you to shut him up for us.
And that Stooley. Shut him up, too.
Yeah, there's some reporter who's digging up dirt on Pulaski. We don't know who's talking, but we know the reporter's meeting him today.
Take care of him.
Oh, this is a nice place, Carl.
Alright, here's the gist of this mission. First, you're picking up the sniper rifle from the construction site. Then you're hopping on the Sanchez, which will be conveniently located near the train station. Then you're going to follow the train all the way to Los Santos in Vinewood. Then wait for the contact to hop in a taxi, go all the way to Verona Beach, and meet up, well, on the docks anyway, and meet up with his contact. You're supposed to kill them both. Easier said than done, to say the least, because GTA's track record with trailing missions, which is why I hate trailing missions. Trust me, this game and Mafia are two of the worst games when it comes down to trailing missions. No, I'm not talking about GTA, just GTA San Andreas. I mean GTA as a whole has pretty obnoxiously bad trailing missions. And this is one of the worst. Whereas the worst is Escuela of the Streets in GTA 4. Now, why am I labeling these as the worst missions? Because with trailing missions, and apparently video game developers don't seem to get this right, with trailing missions, it's always going hand in hand with pop-up objects. I am not kidding. Well, for starters, this isn't pop-up. Of course, trains are going to come to and from the train station. But I'm talking about trailing the target while you're going to Verona Beach. There will be many cars just coming your way to either knock you off of your bike or for some reason pop up in your way and push you towards your tail, which will cause you to either lose them or spook them to the point that you won't have enough time to fall back before the spookometer raises up. Oh, that's another reason why this mission sucks. The spookometer. If you're too close to the contact, the spookometer will just raise dramatically high, and before you have time to fall back from getting noticed, you'll end up failing the mission. And also, if you be too far, there's a certain amount of time that this mission gives you before you catch up with your trail. Otherwise, you fail the mission. And mind you, one thing. Unlike some missions later on in this game, there is no skip ahead button for this. You have to do the whole trailing section all over again. So that means you fail, you have to go back to San Fierro, activate the mission, and go all the way back to Los Santos to try to get this mission done right. Meaning you have to complete this the first time, no mistakes. Oh, and while I'm at it, It's just the fact that between the traffic, time limit, the time it takes for you to trail, and sometimes your bike, provided you don't have control or have any bike skills, it can make for a disastrous mission. The only good thing is you don't really have to use the sniper rifle to kill your targets. Trust me, those idiots will end up running into you, no problem. That's the only easy part of this mission. Otherwise, everything else is a legitimate reason why I hate trailing missions altogether. Oh, that also reminds me why I hate a square up the streets. It's just like this, except if you fail, Manny steals your car. And on that note, we're now here at Vinewood, and we have to keep close and keep away from the target. Oh, I knew there was something I was trying to say. This target is labeled with a red dot. The arrow is going to point to somebody completely different. You will have to pay attention to your radar in order for you to get the right target. Because if you don't, you'll end up spooking the actual target. So on that note, that's one other reason why I hate this mission so much, because this mission would basically cause you to activate and trigger that spookometer. Now, I'm just putting this right here so I'll be able to wait for the taxi to pick up the contact and catch up with him. There we go. Let's not get too close. Let's get close enough to where I won't fall behind. Oh. See? It almost rose up. If I hadn't stopped, it would have kept rising and I would have failed the mission. Because that's another thing about trailing missions. Traffic obeys the freaking lights. And that can slip up any new person. Sorry if it sounds like I'm ranting, but I'm just stating obvious facts. That's basically the one time when traffic actually obeys traffic lights is during a damn trailing mission. Now what? Okay. See that? I did not wreck into him. This is probably one of the examples you will be going through if you are new to this game. You'll end up inadvertently running into traffic, because sometimes traffic has a tendency to swerve into you like that bike just did. And no, I did not swerve into the bike. Now, we're almost at Vinewood. I just don't want to get too close. I'll get close enough to where I won't fall behind, but I'm not going to get too close. You can't even be 2 car spaces behind, because once again, the trail will actually obey traffic lights. Meaning, if you happen to try to catch up and it's at a red light, you're going to fail the mission. Because you won't have enough time to back up. But we're coming down to the end part. So now, it's time to kill these reporter and the snitch. So wait until this guy get out of the taxi and put him out of his freaking misery. Why? Because I hate this mission.
Excellent. You take stupid people's money. I love it.
Just a little bit closer and good. Now, time to kill those son of a bitches. Now, here's the thing. You can snipe them from a far off distance, or you can just let them run to you. I prefer the latter. those two peons aren't going to get away because they have to come through you first.
Problem with me?
And sometimes they'll shoot back. Notice the gun. But in any case, this mission is over with. Oh, thank God. In the next episode, since we did missions for the Loco Syndicate, we're going to put the hurt on them. This is RPMan 985. See you guys in part 52.